Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy off day to me. Woohoo! What am I gonna do? Not a whole lot. Why not? Right. Yeah, yesterday, let me just say, if you can't take my sarcasm and my witty replies, oh, then we're probably not going to be able to be friends, okay? Thankfully, Lisa can take them. Because Lisa asked me out of the blue, where do, wild cows come from? What? I said, well, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Starts in Genesis. And she goes, well, I know, but how'd they get here? I said, in the beginning. She said, I mean, here. Like wild cows. Do you ever hear of wild cows? And I was like, no. So I went to Google. I said, well, I mean, it does say there are feral cattle in the West, the wild, wild West, that ranchers went off and left. Shame on them. And that bison are technically considered, water buffalo, things like that, are technically considered feral cattle, if you will, feral cows. But I guess if you mean in the U.S., I guess somebody brought them over on a ship from somewhere if they weren't already here. I don't know. But yeah, I went into in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and then he created animals, and then Noah came along, and he put two of them on a boat, two of this and two of that, and be fruitful and multiply. And she just was looking at me, and I was like, don't ask me a question if you don't want an answer. It might not be the right answer, but I'm going to give you an answer. I used to tell Mitzi that at the sheriff's office. I said, look, the goal is to get them off the phone and away from the window. If we can do that, we'll have a great day. But that means you have to be able to tell them where to go. Because 9 times out of 10, they really don't want the warrant division. Nobody just walks up to the warrant window. I mean, it has happened. But it's not common for someone to just walk up to the warrant window and be like, hey, you got a warrant on me? I'm here to turn myself in. It has happened, but it's not often, okay? So when people stop, they're really just wanting to know how to get to magistrate court or probate court or civil, which is right there. Just right there. Just turn your head to the right. It's right there. It says civil in great big letters. This says warrants in great big letters. Yeah. But, yeah, just get them away from the window. And then the other thing that I thought was a little comical yesterday was I walked outside to go next door to the chiropractor, and there was this Indian man standing at the door next door. And y'all know I'm going to talk like him. I'm trying to get in the door, but it is locked. I have an appointment in 120. This says 120, but the door is locked. And I don't know how to get up there. My accent is not well this morning, okay? I don't know how to get through the door because whatever, it doesn't matter, okay? I'm failing at the Indian accent this morning. But anyway, I just reached over there and rang the doorbell. The one that was right there by the door handle that was lit up. He said, oh, it's got a doorbell. Uh-huh. I said, you see, when you get through that door, it's going to go straight upstairs, and they don't want people just coming in, so you have to ring the bell. And he was like, oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, you're welcome so much. That was better. Yeah. Well, I guess she's tired of me talking, so she just sat down. So I guess we'll continue on our way, but I'll be back, okay? That's not a good light. Yeah, okay, I'll be back. We walked from over here, over there to over here. and I thought of something else to say. You know, I've noticed when the girls really want something, they start talking like a baby. I don't like it. I said, you're going to have to stop talking like a baby if you want me to understand you, because I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, okay? Can you please just speak normally? Because talking like a baby is not going to give you a yes answer. Yeah. And then Phoenix was trying to fly a kite yesterday, and she said her kite was broken. I said, your kite is not broken, dear. It's working perfectly well. It's just that you're not holding it up for the wind to grab it and go, and you're keeping that string too long for right now while you're trying to get it going, and it keeps getting tangled. I mean, I don't know anything about flying a kite, but it made sense to me because the string kept getting tangled on everything. So I tightened the string up, and then she could finally fly it a little better. But I gotta go do my mom duty. Okay? Okay. Do you think she's asleep like that? I can't see those blue eyes shining. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Oh, there they are. There's them gorgeous blue eyes. Just sleeping with her head up. So I want y'all to look at this tree. You see that limb? It goes almost to the road. I believe that is an oak tree. And it's gotten taken over by either kudzu or English ivy. I can't tell from here what that is. I think it's kudzu. I don't know. But anyway, you can see English ivy and kudzu is basically the same thing. It takes over everything. Look at that fence with that vine grown around it. And I bet you 100% that's English ivy or a kudzu limb or branch or whatever you want to call it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's not cool, but it is cool. Now see, I like those big trees. Those are the big hardwood trees. But anyway, they're clearing out this land right here. And that tree is just amazing. Hi. That's my Bible. So you remember the other day when I said that Trina had been sending me all these funky shoes from Amazon, and I said now my Amazon's going to be all jacked up with these shoes? Yes, we're jacked up. I will insert a few pictures of the shoes. I mean, we were going back and forth as jokes. Whatever. Anyway, so Lisa and I go on Amazon yesterday to look at the price of something, and she's like, what are those shoes? It said continue searching for. I was like, well, you see, Trina's been sending them to me, and I knew this was going to happen. And then I had to show her all of them, right? And then last night, Naomi gets on Amazon to check the price of something, and she goes, Miss Tracy, why are these shoes in your frequently looked at whatever you want to call it, file? I don't know what you call it. I said, well, you see, it's all Trina's fault, okay? We both pointed to the same pair, and I said, these aren't terrible. She said, no, I kind of like those. I said, I would wear them with skinny jeans they're denim, and that were, you know, similar in color to the shoes, and then I would put a white shirt with it. She said, I would put a white tank with a cardigan, but I would wear flare leg jeans. I said, if you wear flare leg jeans, then you won't be able to see the shoes. She was like, oh yeah. These shoes have taken over my life. Please enjoy the pictures. So, going along with what I was saying this morning, you just have to act like you know what you're talking about. And this just came to fruition with my brother, okay? Because he called me and he said, do you know where Mathis Road and Giulio Road is in Rome? And I said, well, of course, that was the road we turned on to go to Grandma's house we go. And he said, yeah, it's on fire. And then he started talking about how this is on fire and that's on fire. And, you know, different parts of Floyd County are on fire. And fire is hot. And he said, I wonder if somebody's setting the fires or if, with like, what's happening. And I said, well, we are under a burn ban right now because it's incredibly dry. So I would imagine just throwing a cigarette out the window could probably start a fire if it hit the right thing at the right time. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I guess. Is that true? I said, you don't know. I don't know. But it sounded good. He said, you sounded confident. I said, that's all you got to do, man. Sound confident. Go with it. I was told when I took the instructor training class, also known as IT class, to never tell someone you don't know the answer. You say, I'll look into it and get back to you. And then you make sure you get back with them. But don't say, I don't know. Because that makes you sound, you know, I don't know. So, you know, you just make it up and sound confident. Unless it's serious. And then ask for help, okay? But telling my brother the reason that there might be fires, it could be. You don't know, right? Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. We hope he's coming back soon because people are crazy. I'll talk to you on the next one. Toodles.